Dahil sa mga info na yan, meron namang isang writer ng isang kilalang sports website pa naman sa Amerika ang tila naging bitter sa ating pambato. Ayon sa post sa Twitter ni Kyle Tucker, isang writer ng sports website na The Athletic na nagko-cover sa University of Kentucky, hindi nga raw ito sigurado kung worth ba kay Kai ang isang $200,000 deal sa NBA G League. Na si Kai Sotto daw na tinawag pa niyang media darling na may kamanghamanghang komersyal ng mantikilya. Bumanat pa ito na ang deal daw na yun ni Kai sa G-League ay upang makatrack lamang ng maraming atensyon. At ito pa nga ang matindi, ayon pa rin sa writer na ito, na hindi raw makakaya ni Kai na maglaro sa college basketball sa Amerika.
And now you can also cross Kai Sotto off the list. If you don't remember, we did a podcast about Kai Sotto back last year in the winter because Kai Sotto visited Kentucky. He came on a visit, and he is a big-time star in the Philippines. He's a 7-footer, and he has had success playing international ball. That's where he broke onto the scene, I think, like under 16 or under 17 Olympics, World Games, whatever. He had a breakout tournament where he played really, really well, and that kind of got him the attention. But in the Philippines, they're basketball crazed. They love basketball in the Philippines, and Kai Sotto is a huge star there. And now it appears he's going to go to the G League, right?
Yes, and I made a horrible mistake underestimating his popularity in the Philippines. I tweeted a thing that was not meant at all as like a knock or anything on the kid. I think he's ranked. He's like not even in the top 50. I don't think in the recruiting class if he were to play college basketball. He's a decent prospect. He's interesting. He's a 7-foot kid who can shoot it a little bit, and he's played decently in some international competitions, under 19, under 18 competitions. But he's not, I've watched him play. I don't think he's ready to be a professional basketball player. Not NBA basketball player. But he's got this huge following. There's a lot of appealing things about him to have him come be part of your league, especially when you're the G League. The G League's trying to make a big splash right now and get a lot of attention. And so it comes out that he's gotten offered a $200,000 contract. He's going to go play in the G League. So I tweeted yesterday that I didn't know if Kai Sotto, the player, was worth a $200,000 contract right now. But Kai Sotto, sort of the international sensation, probably is for the attention it's going to bring to the G League. And I just didn't even think anything else about it. And the way my Twitter is set up, I don't see every reply that comes to me. If it's not somebody I know or follow or whatever, I have to actively go click on my tweet to look at the replies. So my phone doesn't just blow up when if a million people tweet at me, my phone doesn't blow up with notifications. So I didn't think anything else about it. And also I have it set up if we don't know each other, if I don't follow you or haven't approved to DM with you, any DM you send goes into a holding pin in my thing. So they don't show up either. I have to go actively click more DM requests and see.
Yeah.
So I have no inclination that anything has happened. And then I see this more DMs, and I go click their requests, but you can get a preview of what people are saying to you without even accepting them. And it's just nothing but Filipino people just destroying me.
Bashing you.
Yeah, stop bashing Kai, F you, bitter bro, you're an effing B word. Somebody's trying to say you're a really stupid writer, but they wrote you're not a really stupid writer. You're not worth it, Mada Faka. spelled MADAFAKA. I mean, just like on and on and on and on. Lick my ass. I think I can say this stuff on the podcast. Just crazy stuff. Well, then I went back to the original tweet, and there are like 200 replies. Just people.
Yeah, don't come at them. Don't come at the
Filipino people just crushing me. And so I was legitimately shocked by that. I mean, I knew he was a big deal. And one of the things I tweeted in the tweet about, I don't know if he's worth it as a player, but he's probably worth it for the attention he brings. He's already been in a margarine commercial, like a highly slickly produced margarine commercial in the Philippines where he's like dunking and like, I mean, it's like a commercial over here that you would expect like LeBron James to be in. And I said he was never going to be able to play college basketball. I mean, right. he's already doing these ads.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, I meant no real insult to the kid at all, but man, people are just losing their minds, and I am cracking up. Anyway, so yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. I don't think we're going to see Kai Sotto play in the NBA. I don't know that he's that level of a player, and I don't. Right. It's not like. I'm sorry, but once you've decided you're going to go be a pro, like you have to be able to accept like basic public criticism about your game. I wasn't trying to be insulting of the kid. I didn't say anything nasty, but
that's a good idea for the G League because if you got somebody who's a star in a country like that, well, when he plays,
massive media attention.
Yeah, his games have to be broadcast in the Philippines. Like that's a draw for the G League right there. Is just the Philippines being.
And here's the thing I would say. I hadn't pulled it up before. He's the 62nd ranked player in the class of 2020 in the 247 sports composite. The 62nd ranked player. I mean, if he was not an international star, there's no way the G League would offer anybody else that's outside of the top 30 even a contract, much less a $200,000 contract.
Right.
I mean, they're not offering the 62nd ranked player named Joe Smith from Idaho a $200,000 contract.
No.
So
no.
I mean, he is an attention grab for the league, and it is smart business, but it's not. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like the dude's good enough to play with some of the guys the other guys they've signed. He's not even half as good as Jalen Green and some of those guys. But anyway, and I would say too on the DeAndre Williams thing. We talked about it. I think this is going to work out for the best for Kentucky. He's a good